So as you're clicking on this video, obviously you probably know about what's happening with Lindsay Clancy. So if you don't know who she is, she went completely ballistic and crazy and took the lives of her three children, which is very unfortunate. I couldn't even imagine losing my kids. She's standing in trial right now, and she has a possibility of pleading insanity, which is insane. But there's a huge controversy going on right now. If you don't know about it, between every party is just chatting away about this online. I'm just sitting back and watching these people talk about it. But I'm not here to talk about the case or anything because there's a lot of people, YouTubers, news networks are covering this. You can go ahead and watch them if you want to know more about the story. I wanted to cover these videos that are coming out from these feminists. So if you don't know, these feminists are supporting this woman and what she did. It's not like they're trying to comfort her or anything like that. They are like supporting what she did. Like they are having fantasies about doing what she did to her children, which is insane.
A big thing is I feel disconnected with myself, time, reality. I think going back to work will help with that. She wrote that, right?
So this mom went on to TikTok and posted a video of this freaking guy talking about, I guess, being crazy or something. And she's reminiscing in the thought of, wow, I want to do what she did to her baby. Pretty much, that's what I feel like. That's just that's crazy. You're on the internet telling people that you potentially want to just end the life of your newborn that you're holding in your hands, and you're recording it and letting thousands, now millions, because this video actually went viral, of people seeing this. CPS needs to step in and just take that kid away. That kid will have a better life in the foster home, man. This lady is nuts. And there's a lot of other feminists too that are having conspiracy theories about not her taking the lives of her children and herself, but her husband as well. So when she did what she did to the children, she went to the second story because they had a two-story house, and she tried to jump off and end her life, but it didn't work, and now she's paralyzed from the waist down. So a lot of these people on the internet, on TikTok, they are having conspiracy theories about. It's kind of like with Charlie Kirk, like conspiracy theories about, oh, it was the husband, guys. It can never be the woman. It has to be the husband. And there's a lot of these videos out there, especially on TikTok. It's crazy.
All right, I got a theory. Hang with me. If your children were downstairs in a two-story house and you were upstairs on the second story, and there was a fire in your home of which prevented you from being able to exit your bedroom door, go down the stairs, and get the children, and you had no other choice and you were completely stuck on that second floor in your bedroom, would you or would you not try to jump out the window to go save those kids? Because that's the only way to get down there to them, right? Fight or flight kicks in, you're gonna get out that window, right? What if Mr. Pat decided to drug her earlier in the evening, we'll say 4:30. By 5 o'clock, she started getting drowsy. He tells her, go upstairs, go take a rest. When she gets upstairs, she finally passes out, lays in the bed. A few minutes later, he comes upstairs. She looks knocked out. At that point, he injures her on the wrists and on the neck. He thinks she's dead. Proud.
By the way, she's wearing like a tag, and she flipped it around, obviously, so we wouldn't see where she works at, because that would be detrimental for her if people found out where she worked at. But by the looks of it, she looks like a doctor or something. It's something a nurse would wear. And I don't know where the video came from, but I guarantee this is a nurse. Like this, like the nurses, doctors are making conspiracy videos about a death of somebody and framing the husband on TikTok. This is, man, you gotta be careful who you're dating out there, guys, because, man, these nurses, man, these women out there, whew.
TikTokers are posting reenactment videos of them hanging out the window to prove that Lindsay
Purple hair. There's always purple hair, dude. Always.
Clancy is innocent. This
That girl looks like a freaking little person, to be honest.
weekend, I've seen two different women hanging out of their own windows. The first woman was hanging out of her two-story window after putting blue dish soap on her wrist to show where the stain should have been if Lindsay opened it. TikTokers are posting
Yeah, the freaking, like, what are these people doing? I don't know if she's married or she lives with her parents. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments about this one. Does she live with her parents or is she married? I really think she lives with her parents. I bet my money that she lives with her parents. Clearly, these people have nothing better to do than reenact an imaginary freaking suicide. Like, it's just, what is going on here, man?
All right, he did it. Patrick did it. Patrick's the one who did it.
I wonder how much it costs for those lips to get that big because those are fake. She has like Angelina Jolie lips. That's the first thing I saw when I opened this video was balloons in my face.
All right, he did it. Patrick did it. Patrick's the one who did it. Not Lindsay. Patrick did it because I also heard that women typically don't strangle. So awful to even say, but that isn't what a woman would do.
She's a literal plastic doll. She can't even cry. She's like, oh, that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I even said that. That was so bad. Anyway, that's not what. Oh man.
They don't strangle. I was actually in therapy today, and my therapist and I were talking about it, and I said, well, what do they do? She said, well, they poison, or I said, oh, or drown them.
She says she talked to her therapist. Hold on.
I said, oh, or drown them. Like, we literally had that conversation today. And she looks at me and she goes, he did it. I was like, wow, yeah.
That's
And
crazy,
now,
man.
yeah.
So she's sitting here chatting about this with her therapist about what's going on. And the therapist thinks that this dude killed his wife. That's what she's saying. So for some wacko therapist, if stop wasting your money going to a therapist. You're having a conspiracy theory conversation with your psychologist. That out of all the people, you shouldn't be having that conversation with somebody who's supposed to be trained, and you're paying what $600 an hour.
Lindsay Clancy trial is going to be one of the most significant trials of your lifetime.
Okay. Says down there, licensed therapist, liberal voice on politics, of course, culture, society, anti-racism, anti-fascist, pro-LGBTQ+. What a freaking shocker. I thought she was a MAGA Trump supporter.
We're all experiencing something completely unprecedented. Never before have we seen so many mothers and women rally behind somebody who confessed to killing her 3 children. And it is not because we cannot hold women accountable.
That's exactly what it is. You guys are the Me Too movement. Remember that? The thing that's not popular no more because it happened for like 5 days and then nobody cares about it no more because of the Epstein crap. Or not Epstein, the other guy. The other Harvey Weinstein, whatever the flip his name is. But you guys are the people that are saying that she can't do no wrong because she's a woman solely because she is like. I thought about this the other day. What if Susan B. Anthony was alive to see this? You know, the actual feminist that did actually something good for the country and gave women an actual voice, unlike these degenerates that make women less than, and we have to treat all of them as a victim. This is Susan B. Anthony is totally turning in her grave right now from this woman right here.
Many of us see ourselves in Lindsay. Many of us know that we could have been only one step away from doing some of those horrific things.
That's crazy.
Because we experienced significant mental health issues after one of our children was born.
You know, it's funny how these women are saying just having the feeling of like smacking your kid around is a mental illness. It's a natural thing. Sometimes it's like you want to smack your kid around, you want to smack your little niece and nephew around. Doesn't mean you do it though. You can sit here and have the thoughts, but if you don't do it, you're not crazy. Lindsay, on the other hand, she's crazy. She thought of it and did it. So it's funny because these feminists are sitting here saying, "Oh well, it's it's like when I wanted to smack my kid across the face because she was screaming in my face or whatever. That but you didn't. That's a natural thing. Like if you don't do it, it's fine. If you have the thought and you're like, well, I'm the mother and I shouldn't abuse my kids, so I won't do it, but I want to. There's a difference between that. You see the difference? And on top of that, she had a GoFundMe, which I don't even know why there's even a GoFundMe for this, but there's a GoFundMe, and she raised almost $1 million so far. You know, she's getting bank off of this, and she might not even. She's probably not even going to get this money because she's going to be in prison. It doesn't matter how much money she raises. You can have all the money in the world to throw at a lawyer. Doesn't mean they're going to get the job done and let it release her. So anyway, it's just a crazy story, and like I said, a lot of people are talking about it on the internet. You go ahead and check out their videos if you want to hear more about this video. But I just want to show you guys the insanity with feminism. When I hear women talk about feminism, I literally just roll my eyes because there's the modern day feminism is anti-woman, and they want to for you to think of women less than. They want you they want you to put women in power, but at the same time treat them as a victim. So anyway, this is why feminism is unpopular, and a lot of people like shy away from this, especially like the Democratic Party. And in some cases, they always say, "Oh, we're for women." You're not for women. You're not. There's a lot of cases of that. But anyway, what do you guys think about this video? Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Go ahead and hype up this video. Let people know that these feminists on the internet are insane. And I'll see you guys in the next video.